of Lafayette, Louisiana, but with the present company, Daniel Cormier here. I'm not sure I'm going to go so far as to call him the King of Lafayette, but Dustin Poirier has become a UFC champion, and he remains one of the best lightweights.
If he's not the King of Lafayette, he's one of the kings of the UFC's lightweight division. A phenomenal striker, has such great boxing, big, strong, long arms, and an ability to fight through so much adversity to try and accomplish his goals. He's one of the most exciting fighters in the lightweight division, but also has the ability to knock you out and just outgrind you over 25 minutes.
And at times, competing as a featherweight, he was almost a victim of his own success. He did so well that he stayed down there. Of course, since moving up to 155 pounds, he's put his best foot forward, and he draws yet another elite lightweight in this spot tonight. Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship. And then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Good.
All right, folks, here we go with the third and in all likelihood final meeting between future Hall of Famers Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. They met in 2012 and 2019. Poirier getting the upper hand both times.
Dustin Poirier does a great job of using his range. He's a bigger guy, so he uses his size to control Max Holloway. But the one thing you know about Max Holloway, he is a dog and he is a gamer. And anytime he's in there, he's going to try to take it to you, as he has done time and time again against Dustin Poirier.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Fast pace here in the early going. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line, and watch him the counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
A swing and a miss by Poirier.
That one stuck in. Nice strike. Oh, he didn't like that one.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Holloway. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Holloway's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Establishing the jab here. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, beautiful technique for him there on that side kick. Misses with the left hook. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Poirier going for the takedown, but unable to land.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Holloway gets caught with that punch.
Nice body shot.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, he lands a hook. Holloway gets tattooed by that straight punch. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
Clean punch.
Back and forth we go.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Man, that left hand is money in the bank tonight. 1 minute to go in the round. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there.
Well, he blocks the shot there.
Final seconds. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut, because then the blood starts to come down and it goes into the eye. It's difficult already to see, but when you got one of the best mixed martial artists in the world targeting it, it becomes impossible.
They call that the trickle down.
That's what that is?
That's right. Second round here. Gets back to his feet. There's a big right from Poirier. Oh, big left hand.
Oh, right hand.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Poirier's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent.
Got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Nice jab to the head there.
Lands a huge flying knee.
Big hook. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Effective punch from the clinch there by Holloway. 3 minutes to go in round 2. Swing and a big miss by Max Holloway. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of a cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Beautiful flying knee lands to the head.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his goal. He passes to half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Poirier.
And there you go. Again, half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Poirier's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Ooh, he didn't see that one coming. Beautiful combination up top. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Final seconds here. Holloway's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. 2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
We got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Holloway's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, this could be over soon. Back to his feet. Huge shots right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
2 minutes have gone by.
Oh, big punch landed. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Might get the TKO here. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Holloway. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Holloway.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
That'll do it! Lafayette, Louisiana! Your guy has done it!
Oh, my goodness.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin Poirier.
All right, so just as he had articulated in our fighter meeting, Dustin Poirier wanted to get aggressive tonight, and certainly that approach produces the desired result as he wins by knockout.
That aggression paid off. He was able to go out there and take some chances, take some risks,